Hello everybody, welcome to week 67 of the Gotenks account in 2025 or 2024 is when I started it, but right now we're at 4.18 million GP, going up slowly, not intentionally inflating it all. We got another hard conquest coming up, my second hard conquest. The first one was pretty easy and the most difficult thing was lining up, having to go to my computer to play it so I could record it, because I wanted to record the first one. From now on, I'm not going to record the majority of it, so I can just do it on my phone and knock out a few battles a day, so it's going to be nice. Don't forget to pick up your marquee rewards for tier 1 and tier 2. On my main account, I actually bought a free gamble pack, so I'm doing tier 3 as well. That just goes for any marquee event. Updates this week, I don't think I gear 13 to anybody new, but I have 2 that are close. I got Skiff one piece away from relics, but quite a ways away on this piece, so I'm not going to get that today, most likely. That piece is ready, and just one more of those. So, yeah, he'll be there. I get him to Relic 5, and that is all of the Chirotech characters I need for Java. Then Arsing, I did take a break from farming signal data and farmed her shards, and I got way worse drops than I expected. I was getting like, for 3 refreshes, I got like a 220 once, and it was like, ugh, you're kidding me. Come on, like, give me like 10 shards in for 1 refresh. But yeah, she is done. She needs some of the same, I mean, these support pieces are always in high demand. She's actually close on that. I don't have this finisher. So far, the finishers have not been a big problem. Skiff has the one that I have tons of. Like, I have tons of that one. I am short on this one, and there's whatever else. I don't feel like looking for the other one, but I don't think I even have 50 of it. Echo, I favorited because it's about time I get him to Relics too. The rest of my bad batch, at least the good ones anyway. Well, I guess there's a whole new team that's good, but like everyone except Omega, they're already in Relics. Echo, like when I try to use them as a real team, he's such a liability to just die, and he's too slow for the rest of the team, so I need to just get him to Relics. Is probably the next character I'd be able to get to gear 12, given my inventory. I'm not gonna slap that stuff on just yet. I'm looking at the Journey Guide, it's really close. Like I said, he's the only Chirotech character left, meaning Chirotech is needed to get to gear 12. Java's the only character still needs shards. So yeah, it's really coming up soon. Chirotech is still going to be a little bit of a bottleneck based on gear 13, but the real bottleneck is going to be the signal data and relic gear. And I'm going to look at my gear tracker on Swigga.gg to actually compare this in a minute, and also look at prospects for the future to see who I'm closest to. I got not 1 but 2 shipments of Rebel Y-Wing and Galactic War Store this week, so that thing is just 3 shipments away from being done. At Ryder, I officially started refreshing the node by the 25, so hopefully I'll get that. I mean, this will not be the last thing I have done for Java. I am fairly confident in that. I've had Kylo Ren's command shuttle favorited forever because it's like the one ship I would need to farm Finalizer that I don't have. I'm pretty sure, but I just haven't farmed it. I mean, Scion's on that node too, so. And since these are here forever, oh, I guess I can see all the way over here. So yeah, I would need, I mean, I still need to farm some on TIE Silencer, but yeah, everything else is there because these are like bounty. These are like executor ships because they line up pretty well, so it wouldn't be too hard once I farm the shuttle. But yeah, not quite ready. And I'm not, I don't know what I want Kylo Ren. I'm not in a huge hurry for him. GL after Jabba would be JML just because he's so close, and we'll look at that. But yeah, I don't know. We got another Rise of the Empire coming up. It's so nice not having to run the show myself as far as giving the orders. I wasn't always doing it for the old guild, but like for the most part, if I didn't, it was kind of hit or miss if someone else did put in the orders. And they do pretty well, so it's been just a load off my shoulders. And doing the same one every time is nice because we get a lot better rewards. We lost in TW to a sandbagging guild. And, you know, I thought I'd seen sandbagging before. Look, we got 50 out of 50. Look how many zones we had to fill. 28. 28 zones. I think we cleared we cleared everything else. I don't know why it shows like this. But we cleared these other zones. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is what we got to. And just because they're a really bad sandbagging guild, I would out them if I could. But all they have in their name is question marks. But they have this symbol, but look out. They, like, never lose. They sandbag like crazy. 28 members joined. That is egregious. I thought, like, 10 or 12 not joining was egregious. But my main guild, like, a lot of people are so lazy, we sometimes get to 10 not joining, not intentionally. But 22 sit in the bench. Insane. Truly egregious. What else do we got going on? I have Cat favorited. I'm not going to get her anytime soon, but yeah, I do need to start thinking of a next big project. I mean, Executor is definitely going to be after Jabba because I do need that depth in fleet. And, you know, there's no better place to go than Executor. Leviathan is out of reach because of Conquest units and Profundity. I mean, Profundity wouldn't be totally out of reach now that I'm getting R9 mats. Datacrons, I do not have any plans to get the focused Datacrons on this account. So people might be wondering that. It's just far too expensive. And this currency is too valuable. But I did shrink down my spending to just the Chirotex and just Bronzium and Carbonate circuit boards. I had been picking up Mon mats here and there. I guess if someone was high priority in the shards, I might get them. If there was a really cheap or really good mod, I might pick it up. Like this, I don't like the primary set combo, and the I don't like it. Obviously, if I did pick it up, I think it's pretty obvious. The one that would be the most value is this, because I actually have Phoenix. I could get it to level 6, and that would be pretty nice. And someone pointed out in a comment on my Datacron review video that you could really just cheese it by not taunting with Kanan, just taunt with Chopper, and they can't kill the Chopper. So yeah, I think that's an interesting proposition. There's no way I would touch the level 50. You know, yeah, I guess it's not the data cache and the relic mats that's keeping me away. It's just I don't want to spend 10,000 on this. I don't even really pick up Omicrons. I mean, I should. I'll pick up a few now because I am starting to build up a bank, but I don't have any Omicrons. I'm pushing right now until I get like Star Killer, start unlocking Conquest units. I don't really think it's a huge rush. Anyway, I had stated as much earlier, but I wanted to look at my gear tracker on Swigga.gg. Last GL I had checked was Leia to check on her progress, but now let's look at Jabba. So we got 870 CCBs, 850 bronzium, 450 of chromium, 450 chromium transistors, 60 electriums. I think we're good on the electriums and the Zimbittles. Rhodiums won't be too hard. It's just the signal data. And I think that will naturally kind of be filled out as I am getting all the gear up. But yeah, we're getting really close. 600 carbs, bunch of gold eyeballs, only 400 shock prods, 200 Chirotech computers. So 2 of my characters to get the Gear 13 will need this piece, 4 of them will need that piece. This might not even be, this is probably not even including, factoring in that I already slapped it on Skiff. Oh, full pieces. Yeah. Your tier. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. But anyway, I want to just look at who I'm closest to, because I'm actually not sure, because when you have a brand new account, you don't have anything anywhere. But with this account, I haven't focused as much on the endgame farms early as I was basic stuff like assault battles, basic legendaries, and just good teams, good starter teams. But now that I have a year and a couple months under my belt, there's more of a roster built up, so it's not starting from nothing for a farm. So let's just look at what we need for, let's say, Executor. That's not too bad. I mean, that's less carbonite circuit boards and bronzium than for Java. More rhodiums, more electriums, more zimbittles, and some air magnifiers. Well, impulse detectors, but not too much. Just not too much. And the gear, that's not bad either. So it's like the same carbonite circuit boards. A few more eyeballs. A few more of that, which isn't a big concern. Only 400 Kybertech of that piece of 200. So it's very similar. Going for this and going for Java, and I don't need to farm too many character shards for Executor. Let's just hop over and see what that would look like. Where is it? Right here. So Boba's already done. Dengar will be easy. IG-88 easy, just because they're shipment characters. All these three are relic 7 stars. Vader and Boba are already in relics. Piet is gear 10, but that's not a big deal at all. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a nice next farm. Pretty easy transition. Oh yeah, the big thing is Razor Crest, so I need BAM. The good thing is BAM doesn't need very high gear. I finished IG-11. Probably should have looked at my shard farming as well. Queel and Kara are the last ones I need. But the gear for that, it really is not a concern. Okay, 62 out of 65, 41 out of 85. I did add Shock T to my farming just because she fits better than anything I have with my Bad Batch as a 5th. And also, I know I'm kind of all over the place here. I was just looking at, gas, because I have a lot of Get One now. 32,000. I have a lot of Get One now, so I was just looking, what do I need for the next gas tier? Because I already did tier 1 a long time ago, because it's my favorite fleet, the Galactic Republic fleet, which I had anyway. I have 4 out of 5 for this tier. I just need Shock T, so that's why I'm just farming her shards to be prepared in advance for that day. After that, I mean, the Separatist droids I have no work done on, and I have no incentive to do this other than the gas event. But it would take so much investment on them that I don't have any interest right now. It's the last time I did it was before they reworked gas. They nerfed him, but also kind of made him better with the protection recovery. If anyone can let me know who the key droids are to gear up, and maybe share a video in the comments. I'll link to a video with a minimum gear example from the past like 2-3 years. And yeah, maybe that'll entice me one way or another. But when I was thinking, what do I get resource-wise out of gas, I don't think I get anything because Jedi, I'm already done Jedi Assault Battles, and Galactic Republic doesn't have a tier on Assault Battles, nor this 501st. I was thinking when I do go for a Get One character, it will be Malak. Because Malak will be instrumental in getting Challenge Tier 3 done on the Places of Power Assault Battle. So that will be a material increase in rewards. And that's how I look at things. And it wouldn't take too much. It wouldn't take Kybertex. So it really wouldn't take that much to get there. It's just when I get there, Malak needs Kybertex. If I start getting close to, since I don't need shards, I don't need to like prep anything in advance. Like if I need shards for a farm, I need to start farming way in advance because it takes a long time. Once I start getting close to 70,000, that's when I'll start really thinking about pushing for Malak because I don't care about having a 5-star Malak. I really would only want a 7-star. All that circuitously covered. Let's go back to the tracker. So yeah, Executor, not bad at all. Gas is before this tracker came out, so he's not there. I already have Jedi Luke. Let's look at Jedi Master Luke. Same amount of Electrium and Zinbittle as Jabba right now, and I've been actively farming Jabba for a long time. Gear also not bad. So once I get Jabba, and then I work on Executor, JML will be close. I don't know what the... Sounds dumb, but the only thing I get out of him is having an extra Galactic Legend. He doesn't materially change my resource income in any way. He's a Jedi, which I don't need any better Jedi. I've already maxed out that resource stream. He would just help me in GAC, which isn't nothing. He could help in Conquest a little bit, but since I already got Gold Gray and Red Gray is so much further away, I don't know. He's just not an enormous value for me. When I think of extra resource income, though, the only things that are going to be huge are Night Sisters. Actually, the Peridia Patrol people, and Inquisitors. So Inquisitors, everything I've looked at on this tracker so far has been GLs or Executor, which is considered like a GL. None of them have as many Chirotech remaining needed as Grand Inquisitor for me. What's annoying is Grand Inquisitor is supposed to be accessible by any 5 Inquisitors, but to unlock the event, I'm told you need the first 5 at Relic 5, which is terrible. So I really think they should open that up. So because I want to be able to do it with, like, if I unlock Reva, and then if I have Merrick or something, I want to use those 2 instead of like Second Sister and Fifth or whatever. I just want those 2 available instead of having to farm Second Sister real hard and Ninth Sister. Yeah, those would be the ones I'd leave out. I wouldn't relic them. I do have some of these at like year 6 or 7, so I do have some here. But yeah, after that, I mean, it's kind of like I've maxed out the flat resource gain. It would just be, I'd have to play to whatever raid is coming out, if I had enough time to build something up. Otherwise, it's kind of just climb as high as I can in GAC, which is not nothing. To this point, GAC has been more of a trivial resource stream for me because carbonate, bronzium, even chromium, you're not getting that many crystals. Even for win, like in wins in Kyber 1, I got 900 crystals per win. In Chromium 4, I get 260, so it really doesn't feel like that much. You do get the same for winning the bracket, like 1, 2, or 3 wins. You get 750 for winning the bracket. But yeah, so I mean, it will become more important of like just getting the best GAC team I can together, which, you know, that's forever been the focus on my main account, but on this account, it's kind of been more of an afterthought. But yeah, it'll just start coming down to what's going to be the best to put me in the best place for GAC, which Balin Skulls is kind of compelling in that regard. You know, he needs a lot of stuff. Like, I don't have any progress towards him, but he's not horrible on the requirements. Bo-Katan Mandalore is a lot worse, as you can see. It's kind of crazy. Dang, how is it so high? It's 1800, 1700? I forget. Like, why is it so high? I mean, on my main account, any new farm is pretty. I mean, Mando, Kellerbeck, Paz, IG-12, and Grogu. That has to be wrong. That can't be correct. It's just 4 characters. Or no. Oh, do I need to uncheck something? Oh, yes. Whoops. My bad. User error. Okay. Just Bo. Yeah, kind of similar to the others. 1,000, normal 800 that. Are any of these, you know, better? Jar Jar, 800, 800, a little bit cheaper. Afra, I feel like will be cheaper. Yeah, Afra's significantly easier on the relic stuff, a little bit easier on the Karatech. Cal's, you know, no relic mats needed is kind of compelling. Not gonna lie. Just a lot of carbonite circuit boards and a lot of Chirotech. The relic stuff kind of comes kind of parallel with the Chirotech. By the time I get the Chirotech, I have the relic stuff, so that's not as big of a concern. Let's look at these other GLs. Okay, not really much progress done on C on my account. JMK. Yeah, not really much done there. Lord Vader, I should have more because just because of Bad Batch, but he's just so much more expensive to begin with. Then Kylo, I have no work done on Kylo, like nothing. I have like nothing done for Ren either. So yeah. Okay, well, I think that's a good enough time spent on that exercise. Really interesting to think through things. But yeah, immediate big path is Java, Executor, JML. Once they are accelerated, I definitely want to farm the Peridia Patrol characters. I've decided just because it's a net increase in rewards, and now that they've created an entire new type of event. Man, I already have 5 stars of it. Oh, I have so many shards. Just these random giveaways that start giving away shards. Now that they have created this entire new event to get around our complaints about the rotating assault battles, the Phantom Menace, Duel of the Fates, and Peridia Patrol are materially better than any new thing that comes out, as long as they keep just doing air battles. And to be clear, I think this is fair game. I actually like this solution they had. They created a new type of battle so that it's not just because assault battles were a defined thing. You rotate them; they happen every month. There's a very set schedule, so it's just ongoing rewards forever. And we've been used to that. And when people farmed for those assault battles, that's what they were expecting. That's why they did it. So when they said, "Oh, we're going to start rotating them," that materially changed the math and was like kind of like a rug pull. I think this is a completely fair game. To tell us in advance they're going to be temporary, they're going to be rotating, and you need the new stuff really fast. So it's only to reward early movers on these. Because that's why they make money. They make money on the early adopters of the new characters, not like freeloaders like me that farm them slowly after they get farmable. So yeah, definitely fair game in my opinion. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this one. Just really going over what my thought process is for next steps on the account, farming wise. No fleet battles this time. Fleet's been going well. After I recorded last week, I had just smooth sailing all week on fleet. So I had a really hard time that day of recording, but really improved since then. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you have suggestions and compelling arguments for something I should farm next or on the horizon that I haven't talked about, let me know. Until next week, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.